Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Aidil Bewa Ahmad, matric number 253858. Today, my friends and I from Group 2 will present about the premise that we have choose for our study. Uh, the premise is Restaurant 99. For introduction, hospitality industry is one of the largest and fastest growing sectors that benefit the economy and development of the country. Hospitality industry is part of the service industry that involve five subsectors, which include accommodation service, food and beverage services, events, tourism and transportation. Hospitality can be defined as friendly and warm reception and entertainment provided to guests. Hospitality industry focus on the relationship between the host and guests, in which quality service is important to maximize the satisfaction level of guests. The service of the hospitality industry is important for those who are away from home for some reason, such as business, leisure, or others. Food and beverage industry is one of the sectors of the hospitality industry that has a significant impact on the economy and will continue growth in demand. This is because food and beverage is the basic need of human beings, which cannot be ignored. Food and beverage industry includes restaurants, cafeterias, cafes, fast food joints, and more. Recently, the COVID-19 outbreak has affected a lot of industry, especially the hospitality industry. Most of the people avoid traveling in this kind of situation, which leads to decrease in the demand of for air transportation, hotels, and tourism service. We cannot deny the fact that the food and beverage industry was also affected. COVID-19 has caused some things in the industry where people try to minimize human interaction and business. Uh, Business operate differently than they did before COVID-19. There is also a shift in the trend where more people prefer to order food through the online application and option for food delivery instead of dining it. Alright, in order to gain more information about the food and beverage industry, we had interviewed Mrs. Yap Jasin, the daughter of Restaurant 99. We conducted the interview on 14 December 2020 through Webex online meeting. We have interviewed some important questions that were relevant to this report. The purpose of this report is to evaluate the challenges and issues faced by Restaurant 99 in terms of the service provided. The language used and employees training is also identifies the four hospitality cycles that occur in Restaurant 99. The information was gathered mainly through the interview session with Mrs. Yap. Lastly, there is also some recommendation provided for Restaurant 99 in order to further improve their service quality. I think that's all from me. I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yap Kailin. My entry number is 253279. Now, I'll continue to explain about the background information of Restaurant 99, or we also can call it Restaurant 99. So, for the information we get from Miss Yap through our interview and some internet resources, Restaurant 99 is a Chinese restaurant that offers food and beverage services. It was operated by Miss Yap's father, Mr. Yap Soon Sang, on 3 January 2016. The restaurant operates every Tuesday to Sunday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Restaurant 99 is located at number 54, Jalan Penyaran 2, Taman University at 1300 Skudai, Johor. It was a strategic location that is close to the main roads, schools, and residential area. The target market for Restaurant 99 is mainly focused on the nearby residents, workers around shops, and students studying at nearby schools. Next, I will give a little background of how it started. From the information given by Miss Yap, Mr. Yap began as a store in a hawker center where he only earned a modest income. The main leading factor that caused Mr. Yap to stop renting the store and open up his own restaurant was that the renting fee was expensive, which was 1,600 ringgit per month. With the initial use approximately 60,000 ringgit and the cooperation of his family, Restaurant 99 was successfully opened on 3 January 2016 and the total number of employees involved was 9 people, including Mr. Yap. Now, we go to the next information. Why the service provided by Restaurant 99? Of course, it's food and beverage. A variety of food and beverage has been offered by restaurants to cater to customer tastes from time to time. The food offered can be divided into several types, such as traditional Hakka food, fish, chicken, rice, vegetable, soups, and noodles. Besides that, Restaurant 99 also provide beverage, such as canned drink, herbal tea, coffee, and alcoholic beverage. According to Ms. Yap, there are some popular foods ordered by most of the customers, such as fish head steamboat, curry fish head, and craypo chicken feet. Other than that, Restaurant 99 also provides space for events, such as birthday parties, friends dinners, family reunions, and open house. In the restaurant, it can accommodate 30 to 50 people at a time. Then, customers can also contact Mr. Yap at 019-739-6990 for further details and reservations. Not only that, to keep up with the time and succeed in this fast-moving world, Mr. Yap had also created Instagram, Facebook accounts, as well as Restaurant 99's exclusive website to promote their restaurants and engage with their customers. These are the links for official websites, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you. That's all from me.
My name is Miao Singh, metric number 253292. Now, let me continue with the hospitality cycle. The hospitality cycle consists of 4 stages, which are arrival, familiarization, engagement, and departure. The first stage of the hospitality cycle is arrival. Arrival occurs when customers arrive at the front door of the restaurant and has the intention to purchase their service. It also includes the process of welcoming the guests into the restaurant, and this stage is essential in the commercial and hospitality as the customers form their first impression the moment they arrive at the place. And according to Ms. Yap, the customers are required to scan the MyStrategy QR code and also measure their body temperatures and sanitize their hands before entering the restaurant. And after that, the staff will lead the customers to the empty table. In this stage of arrival, it is essential to greet the customer with a friendly and welcoming attitude. A simple gesture like smiles or nod will put the customer at ease, and this will further impact the customer wish to return to the restaurant in the future, and therefore the employees in the restaurant plays an important role in this stage as they are the ones who will make the most customer contacts and to provide excellent services. The following steps after arrival is familiarization. In this stage, the guests will have the communication with the restaurant staff, and the customers will be provided with a menu to familiarize them with the services, the food and beverages provided by the restaurant. In this stage, the customers might ask questions regarding the food or anything that is related to the restaurant. Meanwhile, the staffs play an important role here in answering the customer's question, promoting and recommending the best dishes according to the guest preferences. Restaurant employees have to be ready for any question that might get thrown their way, which means knowing the menu inside out. The restaurant staff should also give 5 to 7 minutes to the guests to go through the menu and check with the guests if they are ready to place the order. After the customers order the food, the staff will then pass the food to the kitchen and the meal will be ready and served within 10 to 15 minutes. However, during peak hour, the customers need to wait more than 30 minutes for the meal to be ready and served. The third stage in the hospitality cycle is engagement. In this stage, the customers start to adapt and discover the environment and facilities provided. While waiting for the food to be served, the customers may take photos of the environment and some of them will go to the washroom. Therefore, the cleanliness and the environment in the restaurant is very important to ensure the satisfaction level of customers. Usually, the beverages are first served before the food ordered by the customers. The quality of the food, such as the taste, is very essential as that will influence the perception of customers toward Restaurant 99. And besides that, the restaurant staff should pay close attention to customers' needs to provide them with the perfect experience. For instance, restaurant staffs need to address to the customer needs immediately when they request for something such as adding hot water or adding more rice or ordering more food. And if there are any customer complaints about the food and beverages, the staffs need to solve the problem immediately by apologize and then provide a solution to the customers in order to satisfy them. It is important to have a solution to recover the service failure that can highly influence the impression of customers toward the restaurant. Now we have come to the last stage in the hospitality cycle, which is departure. According to the owner of Restaurant 99, the cashier will stand by at the counter for the customers to settle their bill, and usually the bill is presented after being asked by the guests, and the staffs will present the bill with the details of their meal and also the total price. After that, the customers are required to put the money on a small plate provided, and this is to reduce the physical contact between the staffs and customers in compliance with the standard operating procedure during COVID-19. And after settling the bill, the staff will thank the guests by saying, "Thank you, please come again." And in general, the last stage is as crucial as welcoming the guests. By showing appreciation to customers, it could make them feel happy and enjoying the dining in Restaurant 99.
Hello everyone, my name is Lee Kim Kyung, entry number 253913. I'm going to present about the social remedy or collective measure of Restaurant 99. After interview with Ms. Yap, she mentioned few of the problems that's faced by Restaurant 99. These are the list of problems that's faced by Restaurant 99. I will explain it one by one in details. The first problem will be the English language uses. Ms. Yap mentioned that most of the employees that work in the restaurant mainly speak Chinese language to serve the customer, which is Mandarin and Hokkien. For them, it is more easy and effective to serve the customer with Chinese language because most of the customer that dine in the restaurant are mainly local Chinese people. Therefore, using Chinese language to serve the customer can ensure a clear and understandable two-way communication between the employee and the customers. However, the employee will face some problem in communication when they're serving foreign customer because the employee do not have adequate skill to communicate well in English. Therefore, it's difficult for them to communicate and serving the foreign customers. This could further lead to misunderstanding between the employee and the foreign customer. The second problem will be lack of labor force during peak hours. Ms. Yap mentioned that there are only 9 people of employees working in the restaurant, include the owners. The current labor force are not enough to serve the customer effectively because there are a lot of orders from different customers during peak hours. With limited number of employees, it is difficult for them to serve the customer on time and the customer need may not able to get immediate response from the employee during the peak hours. As a result, this could influence the customer satisfaction level and customer may form a bad impression toward the service quality of Restaurant 99. The third problem is payment methods. According to Ms. Yap, Restaurant 99 still using the traditional payment method, which is by cash, and provide receipt in the form of handwrittens. It is inconvenience for the customer who did not bring much cash on hand. Moreover, some of the customer also prefer cashless payment method, such as using debit or credit card or e-wallet, because it is more convenient for them when settling the bills. Meanwhile, Ms. Yap also mentioned that there are increasing number of guests who request for cashless payment method in the future because they believe cashless payment method is more convenient for both parties to settle the bills. The last problem that's faced by Restaurant 99 is decreased number of dine-in customers due to COVID-19. Some of the customers still afraid to eat out and prefer to stay at home because of the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition, the owner of the restaurant also need to follow the standard operation procedure (SOP) that is set by the government, in which they need to control and limit the number of dine-in customers in the restaurant at one time to avoid further physical contact. This has caused a decreasing in number of customers visiting the restaurant, and then this also affect the income of the restaurant because of the decreased number of dine-in customers due to the COVID-19. Therefore, the income of Restaurant 99 also dropped significantly. It is difficult for the owner to provide excellent service and meet every guest's needs while following the SOP at the same time. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day, sir. My name is Diana Cha Yin Yin. After understanding the social remedy faced by the restaurant owner, I would like to speak out our recommendations to overcome these issues. The first recommendation is provide staff training. The restaurant owner should provide basic training for staff before they start to work in order to polish their service skill and other relevant skill required in work. Training is especially crucial to minimize mistakes at work and ensure an efficient service. The service quality is important as employee of the restaurant is the first person that customer communicate and interact with once their arrival. We believe that great service gives a big impact of customer impressions and satisfaction level towards the restaurants. Besides, the restaurant owner could hire at least one employee who could speak well in English, thus can communicate with foreigner customers. The second recommendations are hire part-time workers. We knew that this restaurant is lacking of workforce during peak hour. Thus, the restaurant owner can hire part-time workers for peak hour, especially during weekends, to improve their efficiency and service quality. Besides, it could also minimize the financial burdens of owner as the pay is calculated based on working hour. We also suggest that training provided to part-time workers too in order to ensure the service quality of the restaurant. Third recommendations are adoptions of technology. In deal with the pandemic, owners are encouraged to add on cash register and cashless payments such as accepting card payment and e-wallet. Cash register could improve the efficiency of sales tracking, and cashless payment can avoid contact changes during payment. This method will actually improve billing speed and make the payment process become fast and efficient. The last recommendations are offer food delivery service. The pandemic caused that customers reduce the number of time visiting a restaurant. Therefore, we suggest Restaurant 99 to offer food delivery service as more people are ordering food online to avoid the spread of virus. The food delivery platform such as GrabFood and Foodpanda will connect customers and Restaurant 99 together and create business relationship. Restaurant 99 are able to explore new markets as the users of these applications are at a wide range. This would be a great opportunity for Restaurant 99 to survive from this pandemic.
In conclusion, Restaurant 99 is one of the most popular restaurants. Basically, Restaurant 99 evolved from a stall into a successful restaurant in Sudai Johor. The facts show that Restaurant 99 is acceptable and popular among locals, specifically to the Sudai residents. With crucial experience serving customers, Restaurant 99 also offer various dishes to the customers. In short, Restaurant 99 is a dinner-based restaurant that has a variety of dishes and is suitable for family gathering, including spending time while enjoying the delicious meals with their loved one and friends. However, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the restaurant has received some challenge or difficulties to run their business as usual. It's also difficult to get a higher profit while sustaining the utilities during this hard time. Although the pandemic blows a great deal to the premise, the restaurant still run its business in order to keep serving their customers. Thus, there are some standard operating procedure or SOP that should be followed in order to counter the pandemic while running the business. For example, they practice the social distancing in the restaurants, encourage takeaway dishes to their customer as well as providing sanitizers inside the restaurants. In short, Restaurant 99 run their business while obeying the regulation and law set up by the government. It can be summarized that the management of the restaurants are passionate in order to improve their business or premises and constantly strive to produce good products while maintaining excellent services to their customers. In fact, the owners are willing to hear their customer feedback and ready to accept new changes in order to keep improving their business. Throughout this study, we found that there are several problems and improvement that can be done by the restaurant to stay competitive during this pandemic. This includes providing training to employees, hire part-time workers, adopt technology, and offer delivery service. In a nutshell, Restaurant 99 will keep improving for the sake of their customers. I think that's all from us. Thank you.